got a Pinbot MPU along with a soundboard here. And so the MPU, we had a locked on segment here in the displays, which ended up being a bad 74154, which I have pulled and replaced, as well as put a socket in. And over here in the sound section, we have two new ROMs there for the sounds, and the 6116 was completely shorted. Powering this board on, this chip would heat up to an extremely hot temperature, and so that's been pulled and put into a socket. Everything else that's socketed on the board has a brand new dual wipe socket in place. We've got two 10 UF capacitors here in the sound section, as well as a 470 and a 100 UF, and then the three 100 UF power input filter capacitors and a 22 UF reset capacitor. We've got a new power input header and NVRAM installed here on the board. And then over here on the soundboard, we've got it all new electrolytic capacitors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 capacitors in total, as well as new sockets here for the ROMs, the CPU and the Yamaha chips, and we have two Pinbot ROMs installed here on the board versus the pigskin ROMs that had came in with the board originally. And so let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. And there you can see we've got the high score to date. Here's the lamp matrix dancing, and then we've got the God, I can't remember what it is. I think it's the helmet that is trying to move there on within the solenoids. But entering into test, as you can see, those all go out like they're supposed to, and then enter into music test, which I have turned up way too loud. The visor, that's the word I was looking for. And there's all the music. And into displays. All of the displays working. And all of these sounds. Then into the lamp test. And single lamps. And we can move into the solenoid section here now. So we're testing both A side and C side there of each coil with the EC relay select here, which is highlighted in green. These two illuminated blue LEDs indicate the flipper ground that goes through the relay there on the MPU, kind of just blocking them to shield the camera lens from being totally blinded like that. And we can also go through and test each one of the special solenoids through the switches. And speaking of switches, we'll get into the last test here, which is going to be switch test. And we're just moving diagonally, testing both rows and columns here. And the last switch in Pinbot is switch 60 there. And we can pick up the last of the rows, 7 and 8. And let's see, we've got free play set up here, which is adjustment 23. Go back, and there you can see that it is set to free play. Just cycle through the rest, and there we are into attract mode once again. So we are 100% good to go. Thank you so much.